Hello guys, welcome back to Haymanager and Rovers return with me, Alex. And today, the second leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, we're 1-0 up. It's going to be a special episode. Since last time, I'll take you through the schedule first. So since last time we did play Tottenham, Souček getting a goal as well as Hlozek, and we did. So last time out we played Tottenham, obviously, and I mean it was a disappointing game. After being 2-1 up, we looked pretty comfortable. We then went 3-2 down. It was a bit unfortunate, really. A game that you just had to put behind us. Then we played Manchester City, a 1-0 win. I'll show you this game. Now, this game, we actually held our own in this. City should have probably scored a lot more goals. They missed a penalty. Larsson, saving a penalty against Kessie. Son himself in the 92nd minute scoring a goal, but getting ruled out. Honestly, a fantastic game. And the side as well, it wasn't even one that you can think we should have won against it. It was an awful game by Manchester City. I'll quickly show you the goal. So 10 minutes in, as you can see, we get the ball on the right-hand side, Nyambe coming forward, puts a cross into the box, and Adam Armstrong, the magician, the magic man himself, out of nowhere, puts it into the back of the net, and we went 1-0 up and managed to stay 1-0 up away from home as well. That's the main thing. Then a 2-1 loss to Chelsea away from home. I'll take that. Timo Werner putting the nail in the coffin in the 88th minute. A game we probably shouldn't have won anyway. And a nice 4-0 win against Crystal Palace. 2 goals came that added time, essentially, but a game that we can't really fault ourselves in. Then Tottenham again, 4-1, a disappointing game, this one, away from home to Tottenham. Then a 1-0 loss to Liverpool. A game we probably shouldn't have won anyway, but a decent game nonetheless. We've been nursing a lot of injuries, so to take away a 1-0 loss, I'll take that. It's going to be a difficult month regardless. I mean, look at the teams we're playing. This Tottenham, City, Chelsea. We're playing Tottenham again, then Liverpool, then City again, and in between that, obviously Crystal Palace that we've managed to get a few points out of. We've dropped 9 of 12 points that we could have got. In the Premier League, we're looking alright, we're doing okay. We're sitting in 7th. We are only 2 points off that 6th spot, and then as well as that, we're sitting 8 points, and 10 points off 4th, let's put it that way. We're 10 points off, we're probably not going to be able to do it. Now, here's the drama for you. As you can probably see on the screen now, Tonali, of everyone, has left. He's gone to Manchester City. He is glory hunting, as if you watch my previous series, he is trying to get a trophy. But for him, 75 million. That's a lot of money for him. So I couldn't really turn it down. He wanted to move, he requested to move, he was sulking about it. And as well as that, he had a Carabao Cup 1-match ban, so I wasn't going to play against him in the game against City regardless. He's probably going to do very good things for Manchester City. He's obviously banned at the moment to play for them, but I mean, he's a fantastic player, Tonali. I'm sad to see him go, but we've brought a few additions in that I'm very, very happy about. I'm excited to show you. So the first one I brought in to sort of directly replace him is Lewis Cook. I've only had to pay, I think, 35 million for him, which you might think is quite a lot, but for his seasons he's had in the Premier League and Championship, we probably should be paying up that amount of money. He gets the assists in as well, which is something Tonali was very weak in. He didn't really have that eye to maybe get an assist or get forward. He was athletic, but he was a bit too tall maybe for that deep line playmaker role where you want someone to be a bit more nimble, get those sharp goals and assists in. And yeah, he's just a bit more productive, I think Lewis Cook looks like, especially in a team like Bournemouth as well. Managing to get those assists, it's a skill really, and he's a very good player. He's a good Premier League player, can directly replace Tonali, still very physical, great mentals as well, brilliant mentals, and where you need him to be very good, he's very good in the technical areas. Great first touch, good at dribbling, great passer of the ball, great technique and great tackling. He's a direct replacement, and I'm very happy to get him in. Then, with the additional bit of money that I've had, I've brought in Frank Onyeka. Now, the Nigerian man, I am looking forward to having him in the side. Look at those physicals, look at the mentals more than anything as well. And then as well as that, the technicals are still where you need them to be. He's a very good player, box to box he suits fantastically. The work rate's there, the aggression's there, the bravery. He's like a bit more of a talented, not Tonali, Travis, which I'll take. I'll happily take. I needed to replace Mr. Travis. Where is he? There he is. Travis, he's pretty good, but as you can see, Onyeka sort of tips him in the mentals, tips him where you need him to be anyway. Leadership, Travis obviously has a bit of an edge on him, but he still tips him a lot in this physical area. He's a bit faster, a bit more pacey, but as well as that, decent in the technical areas. But again, sort of matches Travis in essence. But the only other thing is 9.75 million I've paid for him, and he's already worth 22, so I'll take that any day. So for half the amount of money that we sold Tonali for, we've brought in Frank, and we've also brought in Lewis Cook. But now I've gone big on this one, and we've gone for one of City's players as well who's wanted to leave. He looks spectacular. His name is Reece Hardwick. Look at the 16s and 17s this man produces in the areas for a Metzala in that position. As well as that, an attacking midfielder, advanced playmaker. He ticks the box in every position. As well as that, in this inverted winger spot, he's still got the pace to play it as well as the off the ball movement, decisions and composure. Obviously, his mental's near the top, needs to improve a bit more. But he's a phenomenal player. Look at that. I mean, honestly, what a player he is. He's going to sit in this midfielder role. I can probably compare him maybe to a Pogba if he improves his long shots. But yeah, I mean, this guy he's a wonder kid. Media description, he's a wonder kid. He's a wonder kid himself. I've had to pay big for him, big money for him, but well worth it in the long run. I'll compare him now to Matthew Gregg. I mean, Reece Hardwick, as you can see, technically, they're about the same. Where Matthew Gregg obviously excels is his long shots, his ability to sort of get forward, his free kicks is there as well as his crossing in his corners. So he's still very good, but Hardwick looks like a bit more of a midfielder, sitting back a bit further. His mental's still a bit better than Gregg's, but at the same time, Greggs is still very good. The only thing that he lacks in is obviously his determination, flair, and off the ball. But other than that, still very good. And then physically, Reece Hardwick is an absolute physical specimen in that midfield. So yeah, you're going to sit in the midfield area. Now then, the tactics screen for the game, the actual game itself. The reason why you're here for this episode, the tactical part of the video. We've had the drama, we've had all sorts. Now, look at the sheer amount of injuries we've picked up. We've got Pequeno Margot, he's got an injury. Dembele's picked up an injury. Bowen's an injury. Hlozek's got an injury. Travis has an injury. Yeah, so we've rotated outside, and the reason I brought in these three midfielders is essentially to have a team that I can play in the Carabao Cup semi-final. I've had to shift stuff about. Hardwick could play out on the right-hand side, but he's a bit awkward in that position. I've got no one really to play on the left other than Adam Armstrong, but he has to play in that midfield, in that striker area. And then got Souček, who can play as a half-back. Cook is a deep-line playmaker. Onyeka is a perfect box-to-box midfielder, so I have to play him there. Hardwick can play as a cam as well as Kamara, who's fit as well. The back four is still all fit. Nyambe, Gebi and Olaza. Popov not really having a fantastic bit of form lately, but so he's not in the side. And then Larson, you're in there as ever. We're going to go balanced. I've tried to make things as suitable as I can to this formation, and we're not going to go forward. We're going to play it through the middle, and let's just see how we get on with it. It's going to be an interesting game, to say the least. So I'm going to submit the team, and we'll just see how we do against this City side. Fingers crossed this works. Here we have it, the match preview, our formation, how we've set up. The recent form is a bit shaky, a few losses in there, but we have played incredibly hard sides. Then Manchester City, all guns blazing here. Chiesa, they've brought in Foden, Milinkovic-Savic, De Bruyne, Laporta, Alaba. Oh, it's an absolutely astounding side. You can only hope we can pick one over them here. As we are at home, as ever, we're going balanced, as I said. Just because we are at home, we're going to try and see what we can get out of this game. As we've had the first two shots, actually, and we're playing pretty well. We've had 5 shots. We're absolutely handing it to City, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself yet. Hardwick, the ex-City player, coming forward, the youngster, the wonder kid, gets taken out. Oh my gosh. Alaba has just wiped out Hardwick, and we might have a penalty in the first minute here. This is going to be huge. Penalty. Souček stands over it, I'm pretty much sure. Or Adam Armstrong. And he puts it. Yes, Adam Armstrong has put that in, the 15th goal of the season for him. 18 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. We've got a 2-goal cushion now. Now, if they score 2, I'm pretty much sure away goals apply in this. So I'm hoping we can maybe get another one. But we've been all over them so far. This is unreal. Now, we are playing out of our skin here, and I'm confident we're playing very well. I'm delighted. Keep it up. We're playing incredibly well, as there's a highlight straight from the off here. Jev gives it Cook. Onyeka, this midfield too, are playing fantastic. Hardwick plays it in towards Adam Armstrong. He's a nice little 1-2 with Hardwick. Nyambe now, can he find a good cross in? He can't. He finds Olaza though. Maybe he can find a good cross in. As he gets the ball back, he crosses it across. And Adam Armstrong. Boys, we're into the final. We're into the semi-finals. The curse is broken. The drama, honestly, this episode is a bit too much for me. Olaza plays the ball across. Adam Armstrong's there as he drops back from his man, and puts it in the back of the net. He scored all 3 goals that we have scored in this semi-final, over the 2 legs. Alonso with the ball in, it's not offside, he's put it in the back of the net, and things could not be going better at this point. Unbelievable football. I might actually have to keep this tactic, maybe even use it in the future. This is a fantastic tactic. As in the 65th minute now, Alonso has the ball, plays it inside to Souček. We're absolutely giving it to Manchester City as they're breaking in now. Anthony on the ball, maybe we can get the ball back off him, we can't. But he puts that wide, never a threat. 65th minute now, Hardwick's coming off. We're going to bring on Hlozek in his position. Get Hlozek out there, give him a bit of time. Now it's just managing the injuries really. As Ronaldo picks up the ball, he comes forward, gives it to Adam Armstrong. Maybe can he get a third? This is a great save by Onana at his first front post. 75th minute now, there's a corner. Alonso plays the ball in. It comes out to Ronaldo on the edge of the box, but the highlight's over. And honestly, 80th minute now, City are looking a bit desperate. I'm going to go positive just for the end of the game because we might be able to get something off the back of it. Ronaldo's looking a bit worse for her as well, and Nana can come on for him as Onyeka, who's been fantastic in this game, can I just say. They're just recycling the ball. Souček plays it back to Larsson-Yer, and it's punted forward. Drops now to Anthony. Can we maybe get the ball back? We do. Adam Armstrong with a great bit of hold-up play. Lewis Cook with a beautiful ball forward. Ronaldo beats his man. And I thought we might have got a third there to kill the game dead. And Singo has it. Plays it out from the back. Florentino on it now. Don't even know half of these players. Alaba to Sterling. Here we go. Bit more familiarity. Poor clearance. And Phil Foden picks it up at the back post. It's 2-1 now. We can't let them get back into the game. Alaba gives it Sterling. And it's a delicious ball in, to be honest, by Alaba. But a poor clearance there. Who's that? Gebby. That 11 heading really not doing him well there, is it? Go a bit more cautious as there's a ball in and it's coming out to Onyeka. Ronaldo actually has to come off, doesn't he? Onana comes on and then Lewis Cook as well. Let's bring him off. Ortiz can come in. Singo plays it forward towards Foden. 90th minute now. We can't let them get back into this, surely. Foden has a shot and it's dragged wide. We actually had an agreement with Foden. I tried to sign him. 94th minute. End of the game. Ladies and gents, we have absolutely handed it to Manchester City today. Over the 2 legs, we've done brilliantly. I'll advance forward to the next day. We're going to see who we play in the final. A place at Wembley for us. Let's skip that, we don't need to speak to them. Liverpool. We're playing Liverpool in the final. That is going to be a game for the ages. Look at this side. Oh. Anyway, what an episode. Delighted to get into the final. A lot of drama going on. A lot of transfers, a lot of drama, a lot of losses. But to finish that month on a high, and now we can kick on into these next few games, try and get players back. Hopefully, we'll have everyone back. Fit as a fiddle, really, so we can get a full strength side out against Liverpool. And wow, Carabao Cup final. Next episode, be there or be square. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Ciao.